From Neural Newscast, this is Deep Dive, exploring the moments that shape today.
The stability of an empire often rests on the shoulders of its leader. But when that leader is declared a public enemy by his own government, the fall is rarely quiet.
It certainly is, Victor. Today on Deep Dive, we trace the final hours of a Roman dynasty and celebrate the cultural icons who have shaped our modern world. It is June 9th, and history is moving fast. We start in the year 68 AD. The Roman Emperor Nero, a man synonymous with excess and controversy, finds himself abandoned. The Senate has condemned him to death by flogging, and his legions have revolted. It's a stark picture of a collapse. He fled to a villa outside Rome, but the pressure was insurmountable. He couldn't even bring himself to end his own life alone.
He had to implore his secretary, Epaphroditus, to help him slit his throat. As he died, he reportedly lamented the loss of an artist to the world. But from a legal standpoint, his death was the termination of the Julio-Claudian dynasty, which had ruled since Augustus. The aftermath was like a storm system that stalled over the Mediterranean. It sparked what historians call the Year of the Four Emperors. Without a clear successor, the power vacuum led to immediate civil war. The accountability he faced was late, but absolute. It serves as a grim reminder of how quickly the structures of power can dissolve when the rule of law is abandoned by the person meant to uphold it. Moving from the ruins of Rome to the brighter lights of the entertainment industry, June 9th happens to be a significant day for three of Hollywood's most enduring figures. It really is a remarkable cluster of birthdays. Let's start with Michael J. Fox, born in 1961. He became the face of a generation in the 1980s with Family Ties and the Back to the Future trilogy. Michael has such a steady, reassuring presence on screen, but his legacy shifted in 1991 when he was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. Since then, his work as an advocate has arguably eclipsed his acting career in terms of human impact. His foundation has funded over $1 billion in research. It's a rare example of a public figure using their platform to drive genuine scientific progress and legislative awareness. And then we have Johnny Depp, born in 1963. He's the ultimate character actor in a leading man's body. From the surreal Edward Scissorhands to the cultural phenomenon of Captain Jack Sparrow, his range is extraordinary. He often chose roles that challenged the traditional Hollywood mold. Michael, I think of his collaboration with Tim Burton as a masterclass in Gothic storytelling. He brought a sense of vulnerability to characters that could have been caricatures.
Rounding out this trio is Natalie Portman, born in 1981. She first caught the world's attention as a child in Leon the Professional, and then took on the massive Star Wars prequel trilogy as Queen Amidala. Portman is incredibly disciplined. Her Oscar-winning performance in Black Swan showed a level of psychological and physical dedication that few actors can match. She's managed to balance blockbuster success with deeply intellectual independent films. It's interesting how all three of these individuals have stayed relevant across decades. They've navigated the changing climate of the film industry with a lot of grace. While we're celebrating icons of the screen, there is one more debut to mention today, though this one involves a sailor suit and a very distinct voice. You're talking about Donald Duck. He made his very first appearance on this day in 1934 in the Disney short The Wise Little Hen. It's fascinating because he wasn't even the lead in that short, but his fiery temperament and that unmistakable voice by Clarence Nash made him an instant hit. It eventually led to June 9th being celebrated as Donald Duck Day. He provided a great contrast to Mickey Mouse. Where Mickey was the optimistic leader, Donald was the everyman dealing with life's frustrations. People found that very relatable, even if it came from a cartoon duck.
The longevity of these characters is a testament to the power of consistent branding and universal human traits. Whether it's the fall of an empire or the rise of an animated star, today shows us how legacy is built.
From the final breath of the Julio-Claudian dynasty to the birth of a Disney legend, June 9th reminds us that history is a collection of both tragedy and triumph.
Thank you for joining us for this narrative journey, Michael. Deep Dive is AI-assisted, human-reviewed. Explore history every day on Neural Newscast at deepdive.neuralnewscast.com.
This has been Deep Dive on Neural Newscast, exploring the moments that shape today.